Hello, everyone. Hi. Is anyone here? Hi. Hi, Lê Huy. How are you? Hi, everyone. How are you?
Hello. Hello. I'm fine.
Good. Oof. The weather is really hot, right?
Yeah.
How about the weather in your region?
Up.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
38 degrees.
I'm sitting in the room with the conditioners, but I thought it was very hot.
Yeah.
Can you see my whip? It's really hot. Okay, we have just 5 students. How about other? Sorry, you cannot listen to me. You cannot hear me, right? Hi.
Oh,
Hello,
yeah,
hello.
I can hear you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What do you mean, who's mic, Lê Huy?
Like some oil and forget to close someone mic, so it's okay now.
Yeah, if you or someone want to talk, you just turn on your mic, right? I thought that's right now. You already turn on your mic, Lê Huy. Oh, too hot. Where is other student? Lê Huy, do you know? Sorry, I forgot the name.
So what?
I forgot the name of the leader. Can you give me his name?
I forgot to.
Who?
Uh,
Who is the leader our class?
Minh Trí.
Who?
Duy Trí,
Minji.
Duy
Ah,
Trí, Duy
okay,
Trí.
Minji.
Duy
Sorry,
Trí.
sorry, I forgot his name.
Duy Trí.
Sorry, you Minji. Are you here?
Oh no.
Minji, are you here?
Duy Trí. Sorry, Duy Trí, sir.
Minji, yeah.
Duy.
Yuji,
Yes.
Yuji. Are you here, Yuji? Not here.
It's not here.
Yeah, it's no problem. So which problem we stopped last week? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Can you tell me which problem we stopped last week? Studied this problem. Hello. Did we study this problem? The problem?
No. No, not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. How about this one?
No.
38. Oh, why? Why?
Not yet.
Yeah, okay. How about this one? 33. Not yet. Are you not sure? What do you do recently? What do you do to prevent the pandemic of COVID-19 virus? What do you do? Isolate yourself.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Oh, you are infected.
No, I'm not, but I
Okay,
feel
you
not so
just
good, but I'm not got coronavirus. But I
yeah.
feel not so good. I feel
You feel not so good.
yeah.
Did you ask doctor for about your symptom? Did you ask him? Did you ask him or her, your doctor,
Oh, it's
about
just
your
flu.
symptom?
It's just flu.
Ah, okay.
It's
So
just flu.
not just flu, just the normal,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, normal flu.
Okay. Hope you will be good. Not the COVID. Okay, just try to isolate yourself. And how are all the students? So, can you give me some information about yourself, all the students? What are you doing here now? What are you doing now in your province? Of try to quarantine yourself from your neighbor or from your family.
No, from the neighbor. From the neighbor.
Yeah. Now the governments have just informed that they will restrict the motion, right?
yes.
And okay, just forget to have your family to pass this pandemic. I think it's very dangerous. Right now, the numbers of deaths is increasing every day in the world, including in Vietnam, especially in right now the United States, the top country that have the, the large numbers of people that are infected. Mm, why? Because they didn't pay attention to the dangers of this kind of virus. previously. It's same as in the UK, the country that I live.
Are you living
half
in
year
UK?
ago, half year ago. Yeah, fortunately, I went back to Vietnam before the pandemic occurs. Luckily.
I hear that
Yeah,
the UK Prime Minister got coronavirus.
sorry.
The UK Prime Minister got coronavirus.
Yeah,
Boris
yeah.
Johnson?
Sorry.
I mean the United Kingdom Prime Minister Boris Johnson got coronavirus. That
Really?
was
Really?
yeah.
That's 100% true.
Oh,
Boris Johnson.
Boris
the
Johnson,
Prime
sorry,
Minister, yeah.
got the virus.
Yeah.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And also Prince Charlie.
Prince Charles, I know Prince Charles already got the virus, but he already reviewed, he already recovered from that virus. He already recovered and he already started quarantine just himself. But about Boris Johnson, I don't know. I listen to BBC every day, but maybe this Monday I listen not enough.
BBC say that Boris Johnson have positive
Oh,
test.
yeah. This morning I just know that President Putin of Russia contact with the doctor that was positive with COVID-19. But I didn't hear the information that Boris Johnson got the virus. So that's very dangerous. Okay, I think everyone can got that virus, especially for some famous one that need to have many contact, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we please begin our class. We have just 10 students, but I will continue. I continues the lesson. We cannot wait them because already 13 minutes past, so we have no time because you know we use the commercial account to teach you, and we need to register the schedule. So if this period of time pass, we cannot use because after this period, another group will use this account. Do you understand that? So we need to start. We need to begin. Let's talk minute that which problem we stopped last week, please. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Please tell me which problem we stopped last week.
23. It's problem.
37.
37. Okay. Good. Very good.
Oh.
We finished this one, right? Or we didn't? Okay, I just repeat it. The simple way. Okay, 37, a rod. This is the length of a rod, right? It has a charge that distributes uniformity and has a total charge. This is the negative charge. So we have L, we have this one is Q is negative. So what does it mean? It means that this rod will have the charge density is lambda. The charge density lambda is equal the charge divided the length of the rod. This one for, I call it 1D distribution of charge distribution of charge, 1D distribution. For the case, if you have a surface here, if you have a surface here with the area A, and the charge Q, you also have the density of charge is the sigma. This is the error charge density and is equal total charge divides the area, right? Or if you have a 3D material, for example, a cubic that have charge inside with the volume is V, so in this case, and the charge Q, in this case, you will have the charge density equal to 0 is equal the total charge divided the voltage. Okay, so this is the way that you calculate the charge density. And in our problem here, we have the 1D circumstance, a 1D problem, and we can calculate the charge density in this way. Okay, so the question is determine the magnitude and the direction of electric field along acid that have a distance of 36 centimeters from the center of the rock. So it means that we have here, so if you put acid here, you have the point P here, and the question asks you to find two factors. The first is the magnitude of electric field. The second is the direction of electric field. Okay, so please look at it. Because this rod is not a point charge, it's not a point charge. So what should we do? In the case we have the matter is not a point charge, we need to divide that matter into many point charges. This means that I assume that I choose this point. It have the coordinate is S. Okay, and the length of this one is the X. Okay, so when I choose the X too small, if it's too small, I can treat it. I can treat this one same as a point charge. And when I treat it same as a point charge, what should I do? I can find the electric field caused by this point charge. We already have formula to determine the electric fields of a point charge, right? So in this case, we can determine it. And please pay attention that the total charge is negative. So the X have the charge dq also negative, right? And because this part of rod have the negative charge, so it must cause electric field in this direction, right? It should be from left to right, so from left to right, the direction that, and actually it need to put on point P. So with this weight, by using this weight, we already determined the direction of the electric field. Or just only the DE. But the thing is, we need to determine the electric field of E, not DE. So you need to calculate that E equal the total DE, right? But because the distribution of the S along a rod is continuous, so the distribution is continuous, so the total here needs to be integrated. right? So you have to get integrations of dE. And you can see because the vector dE cannot change direction because in here the charge is negative, in here the same, the same on every point on the rod have the negative charge. So the direction of dE is no change, right? Direction no change. Direction no change is mean that E we don't need the vector here. Integrate dE. Okay. So now we already moved the integrate of the vector to integrate of scalar. And remember that you can only obtain the integral of scalar. You cannot obtain the integral of vector. So the step that move from the integrate of vector to the integrate of scalar is very important. So the problem here means that you need to determine dE. How to calculate dE? dE equal KE multiply dq divides the distance here, right? Distance here we can call R, the R. How to calculate R? R square. How to calculate R? R is equal. This one, I call this one is A. It's okay? So it's equal A minus S, right? I equal A minus S. So you have A here. And how to calculate dq? dq needs to be ds. This is the length multiply lambda, right? Lambda is the charge density of a rod. How to calculate lambda? Lambda is equal Q divide the length of a rod L multiply the S. Okay, so in this case, you have this one is color. It is the constant. Sorry, the constant. Okay, you have is the constant, and you can substitute. You can substitute dq to here. So after we substitute is we have what do we have? dE equal ke dq equal q divides L dx. And here you have A minus S square. Okay, so how can you calculate this one? How can you determine this? It means that you just substitute the E to here and calculate this integrate. Let me look at, and you should remember that how much for you should determine the boundary condition of S. S needs to be run from here to here, right? In this acid, from here you have it L divided 2 minus L divided 2, right? And this point is L divided 2. So in this case, you have the boundary condition of this. So is this enough? The thing now you need to do is you only need to calculate this integral. It's very simple to calculate this integral, right? Can you do it? at home? Hello? Can you do it? It's very simple. Can anyone answer me? Please.
Sir?
Yeah.
Why we have to put the integrate symbol to the DE? Why we have to put the integration in the integration symbol?
Why you mean that? Why I need to type the integrate here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you have DE here just from the DQ here, DH here, right?
Yes.
Every DH calls the DE here. So when you move DH along this rod, you have many DE, right?
Yes, yes.
So it means that you need to calculate this one, E equal sigma DE, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, when you calculate DE, you need to calculate the DH very small. It needs to small until you treat it as a point charge, right?
Yeah.
And how can you treat with this sigma when the factor that you calculate the sigma, when the variables you calculate the sigma near to be 0, so the sigma should be the integral, right?
Yeah. Oh, I
Okay.
see.
Okay.
So the integration is the sum of DEY, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Right. You're right. So when we have DE equal this one, it's very easy for you to get the integral, the result integral, right? So you can calculate at home, and you need to do it by yourself. And after you get the integrate, you will have result here. Okay. In this case, they show you the result. How about the student?
Someone have the question for you, sir.
Can't determine the direction of E. How to? Yeah, it's okay. Let us use this part. It's more easy for us because it's clean. Okay. So I will explain again. You have a rod with the length is L, right? And this is the sensor. So the first thing I do, I put an acid OS here. Okay. And the question is we need to determine the electric field at P. We already have the rod have charge EQ negative. Okay, because the charge of the rod is negative, so every point here need to have the charge of negative, right? Do you agree with me? Do you agree? Okay, please speak. I like to hear your voice. Maybe it's very attractive. So please speak. It's more easy for us quickly for us to interact. We have Q negative, and please remember that because this rod have a side, this side determined from the length of a rod, so we cannot treat this rod as a point charge. It's okay. So we cannot treat this rod as a point charge. And in this situation, we need to divide the rod into many point charges. I assume my device too many point. It have the length ds. Ds is really small as we can treat it as a point charge. Okay. So because the Q is negative, so when I divide the rod, the charge of the small piece here need to have the side of negative also, right? It need to have the negative side as well. And because dq here is negative, so can you determine the dE of the negative charge? Remember, the direction of the electric field of the negative charge, it moves into the matter, it moves into the charge. If we have the point charge here, it's negative, so electric field have the direction move into the negative charge. If we Q, so it should be here. And also in this chapter, we already know if we have the positive charge, so we need to have electric field is go far away from the charge. We have charge positive here, negative. So can you keep it? And in this case, I have dE move into the negative charge. Okay, and one important thing that dq needs to be negative for every point between this rod, because this rod have negative charge. So it means we have every dq is negative. So it means that we have every dE have same direction. This is right. Every dE have the same direction. It means that we don't need the direction of dE in integral. It means that we have E equal integral dE, and because dE have the same direction, so we have E equal integral of dE. That's all, and that's very important. So it means in this case you have E have this direction, right? The same direction with dE. Or you can write here E have the same direction with dE. Yeah, I think you already got it. Any question? So this kind of answer is need to go to the right. If you have no questions, I will move to next. I will move to the next problem. Okay, so Minty here, not Minty here. I will ask someone help me. Lê Huy, excuse me, Lê Huy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please help me to count the attendant.
Me?
Yeah, because we have no leader here.
So everyone, please write down your ID, your student number, and your full name, and then I will make a list and send it to teacher later.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lê Huy. Please send me the Excel file to my email, or you can upload it in the forum on the system. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
You can do two ways. If you send the email, please send my email is bins dh at hcmute.edu.vn. Yeah, please send to that email.
Okay.
Or you can upload on the LMS system in the
Okay,
discussion session. You can discuss in that session. Okay, you have many ways to do. Please help me. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah, so if no question, I will move to another problem. 38. Oh, this question for a charge disk. Actually, you can find some example to solve this problem in your textbook. Did you read the textbook? I know that it's very difficult. It's very difficult for you to study new thing just in English because you are just the second year student, right? Or first year.
First year.
The first year. But you know, when you struggle with this big difficulty, your English will improve so much after you finish this course. After you graduate, your English will improve so much. So that's the advantage that you will gain. But the disadvantage is the speed of studying is really slow at the first time. When you are familiar with every course and your English already improved, actually it's normally, but at the first time it's very hard for you, and you need to pass this difficulty. After that, you will improve yourself, and that's very good for you if you want to go abroad to study, or even you work at the foreign company. It's also very good for you, right? As one disadvantage that I know, you need to pay very high tuition fee. So try to study. I don't know why other students don't like to attend my course. I think this is a chance for you to practice English. Besides, you study to solve the problem, right? And if you don't attend the class, you waste your money. You waste your tuition fee. We studied this problem, and I will not repeat this problem. When even the pandemic stopped and we have offline class, I will not repeat this lesson and this problem, because I try to teach you via the video, try to explain to you many times the way to solve the problem. And you know, for the online classes, it needs so much time to prepare the class. Okay, thank you for listening. And actually, we have a charge disk, right? A disk. It means you have the charge density for 2D, right? 2D material, the sigma. It needs to be called Q divided A. Is it right? And you have a display radius. They give you the radius. They give you the density. Oh, the density. It means they give you the sigma. Lucky. Very good if you know the sigma. They ask us to calculate electric field on the edge of a disk with many distance. Actually, The question A to the question D actually is just one question. It's just one question. If you count the distance from a date to a point that you need to calculate electric field as, right? So the thing is, you need to calculate electric field at the point that have a distance from the center of S, right? So first of all, we need to draw this here. They ask us the question to calculate electric field here at S. Yeah, I also upload my live class on your system, so don't worry about that. After this class, you can review. Yeah, I will upload the name of the attendant and this video. And remember that because this week is the first week that the president of our university informed us the first week of this semester. So they asked us to count attendance. So the attendance from this week will count to your final mark. It's okay. I remember that weight 10% of your mark, right? Do you remember? It's weight 10% of your mask. It's no problem. You have 9 points to obtain in the future. So don't worry about it. Okay, return to our lesson. You need to calculate electric field here. This is X acid, right? This is the origin of the acid. And because don't worry about it. I will plot it on AMS. Actually, because it's too large to upload on AMS, so I will upload on YouTube and provide you a link to open it. It's the same. Don't worry. We have many ways to do. Okay, so this is a matter with instant with the constant size. The area is A, so we cannot treat this matter, this object, as a point charge, right? So the key point here is to divide the disk into many point charges that have the size very small that you can treat it as a point charge. The way to divide here, first I divide into many rings. Remember, I divide it into many rings. The ring will have the diameter, the radius A. Okay. I assume that I divide to many point charges here. The length of this is L, and the angle of the point charge, the angle that's confined this point charge is alpha, and the distance here is dr. Dr is the variable of radius. Yeah. So imagine that if you allow alpha rotate one round, you will have the ring, right? Imagine that. If you rotate the radius one round here, you will have a ring. And when you have a ring, you allow you allow dr move from 0 to the outside of a disk. I call it A. If you allow the dr move from 0 to A, you will have a disk. Imagine that. Can you understand? So this is the key point. Okay. See, here I call it d alpha. It's easy for us to imagine because d alpha need to be very small. If it's large, this area ds cannot be a point charge. So if you need the ds to be a point charge, you need to have two conditions. dr and d alpha need to be very small. It's okay. Oh, okay. After you have ds here, you need to find the dE. The electric field caused by ds dE. Okay, you need to calculate here, and please remember that why I have dE in this direction, because the density is positive. Who asked me a question? Really? Only 8 of them send you the message. Please send the information of your name and your student ID on the chat session, so that we can count your name. He can add your name into the list of the attendant. Please do that. Thank you so much. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we have 11, right? 11 because 12 attendants, including me, so we only have the 11 students. Okay, continue. Okay, that's good, Livy. We have DE in this direction. Any question? You have any question? If you don't have any question, I will continue.
No.
Okay, thank you so much. I call this anchor is Peter. So it means Peter. Okay, and remember that because when you move ds along the ring, or when you allow the alpha move from 0 to pi, the direction here we move, right? And the directions of the electric field also change. But the important thing that we can see that there is a symmetry. There is a symmetry with the acid of S, the S acid. There is a symmetry of S acids, right? For instance, according to this point of ds, you can find another point ds here that have the electric field here is also the dE. I call it E dash, dE dash. It's right. We call the symmetry, so you can do that. And remember that because the dE change its direction, So you cannot got you cannot get the integral. It means that we have E equal dE and the direction of dE change, so you cannot calculate it integral. So you need to move it to the integral of scalar. In this case, you can calculate dE as, assume that I can calculate dE as plus the integral of dEy. Okay, so it means that you need to put the y-axis here and you need to get the side down of dE in y direction dE and in x direction the side down is ds. Okay, right? So for this point, I call it ds dash. You can also do that ds to de dash y and is same as de s de dash s. From this figure, can you show me what's this special here? Can someone show me the special thing here? Can someone show me, please? Can someone show me? It's okay. You can look at it, this problem. The magnitude of dE dash and dE need to be equal, right? Need to be equal because it in the opposite direction, it's opposite position. It's right. So the magnitude equal, but the direction is opposite. So what it means? So what happens if you get the total of it? It's really equal to 0, right? It is equal to 0, and you can find many couple that call the total of dEy equal 0. Is it right? So what's it mean? It means that the integral of dEy equals 0. You got it? Hello? Please tell me what you would think in your mind. And if the integral of dE equals 0, so we have very simple the solution E equal dEs better. Please remember that in this case we remain to have the integral better, and when you have the integral better, it means you cannot solve it. You need to move it to the integral of scalar, but fortunately, look at it. When you get the set down of many kind of vector here, the dE and dS, you have it have same direction, right? Its direction is from right to left for the dE. It means that the direction of dE is unchanged. When the direction is unchanged, you can omit the direction of the vector because you will have E and dE is the vector have the same direction, right? So it means that you have E equal integral of dEs. a very important step already finished. And the thing now is you need to calculate DES and get its integral. How to calculate DES? DES equal KE DQ R, not R here, R here, right? Is a distance here. It's a distance here. So I don't call it R because maybe it will confuse with its R. So I call it, you can call it S. Okay. From here to here is this, no, here is S, but the distance from here, from the S here. So I call it no, it may make the confusion. You can't. Okay, the captain of A. Okay, here. So I call it here R square. Got it? And remember that dq, how to calculate dq? dq is equal sigma ds. How to calculate ds here? How to calculate ds? ds equal, when you divide this ring into very small area, the area becomes square. The area becomes square. And in this case, it's become a square or the rectangular. The square or rectangular. How to calculate the area? It's very simple. The length divides the width, right? The length here is dl, right? Multiply the width here is dr. How to calculate dl? dl is the edge opposite with the angle dl far here. So dl equal r d alpha. It means that you have ds equal r dr d alpha. ds, I rewrite here. ds equal r dr d alpha. Okay, you have ds here. The sigma you already know from the question. Okay, and how to calculate r here? R is this x, r square is this x, and r is this x. And remember, this is square here, right? And this angle is equal to 90 degree. 90 degree. So r square needs to be x square plus r square. X here, r here, right? R here, x here, and this angle is 90 degrees. So you have that property. So this means that you have DE equal K multiply DQ. DQ is equal sigma. DS equal R dr d alpha. Divide r square. This means x square plus r square here. Okay, you have the magnitude of DE, and you substitute the this is the DAS, not DE. If you want, if you want to have DE, one thing you need to do is you need to get the shadow here, right? This is DE, so you have DES. How to have DES? DES is a set out of DE, and this S is near this angle, so you need to get cos. DE multiply cos theta. How to calculate the cos theta? The cos theta is you need to base on this angle. This is theta, so this is theta. The cos equal S, right? Because this S is near the angle, right? S divides R square. R square is means S square plus R square and root square this group. So that is cos theta. And it means you will have the integrate begin. Can I move to next? Move to next slide. So in this case, you will have E equal the D, right? DS. How to substitute the DS? DS is called DE multiply cos theta. It means the KE here multiply sigma multiply R the alpha. And remember that because remember you get the integrate of the 2D material, right? Because you have an area, this is 2D material. So the integrate needs to be the 2-layer integrate. Is it right? It's right. Yeah, it needs to be the 2-layer integrate. Here is the S square plus R square multiply cos theta is the S divide S square plus R square root square. Oh, now you have the integral. The thing is, you need to calculate this integral. Okay, very easy to calculate this integral. You can change this here. E equal KE is a scalar, is a constant, so you can move it out of integral. Sigma is the same, right? So inside the integral you have here the alpha and integral R. Remember that in this case S is constant because the value you need to calculate integral is the alpha and the R, not the ds, not ds. So H now is a constant. Now is a constant. Why? Because this point, right now we want to determine the electric field of this point, so this point needs to be fixed when we determine it. Okay? So actually constant here, so you have R, dr, and S square plus R square. This is power 3, 2. And we need to determine the boundary condition of the integral. First for alpha and second for the R, right? How to determine it? Look at it. If you want to have a ring here, so how much you need to have the value of the alpha, or what? So I mean that how much the alpha need to need to have. Actually, it needs to have the value from 0 to pi, right? When you rotate the s around, it means you change the alpha from 0 to pi, right? Yeah, in that case, we have the boundary condition is 0 to 2 pi. And what the value of dr? When you change the radius from 0 to a here, you will have this. When you change the alpha, you have a ring. When you change a radius, you have a disk. So in this case, you have a disk. This means when you want to have a disk, it's 0 to a. And I don't think there is any difficulty for you to solve this integral. You can solve it by yourself at home. Okay, can you do that? Please do it by yourself at home, and you will have results. So here. And after that, when you substitute h with different values, you will have answer of A, question A, question B, and C, and D. It's okay? Any question? Please give me a question. This very basic problem. The problems are to find the electric field of a rod, a ring, a disk is very basic problem, and I don't know it will be in the final STEM or not. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's very basic problem. You need to study it. You need to got it. You need to get it. Okay. If you have no questions, I will move to next problem. The problem 39. So wait a minute. What time is it? Hello? Can you saw me? Hi everyone, did you listen to me? Do you listen to? Okay, thank you. Okay, maybe we will stop after we finish this question because right now it's 4. A uniformly charged ring of greater 10 has a total charge 75 microcoulomb. This means Q positive, right? You have the radius here, I call the radius A. Okay, has a total charge of U. It also find the electric field on axis of the ring at many distance. So it's same as the previous question, but the question is more easy as compared to the previous problem. The question is just based on a ring. Remember that in previous lesson, in previous question, we need to solve the problem for this. It means we need to calculate for many rings, right? But in this case, we just have one ring. It's more simple as all. And you need to do the same as previously. You need to divide the ring into many point charts here, and because we have the Q is positive because Q positive. Okay, because DQ positive, so you have DE have the direction, and you also divide D into two direction, the X and the Y. Sorry, this is Y, this is S. Okay, and also you have E equal the integral ds plus Tey. Easily you can obtain that this will be 0. Okay, and because the ds have the direction change, so the direction of E and DES need to be the same. It means that you need to calculate E equal integral of DES, right? And you can call it Peter, and this one is D alpha. And because this is a ring, so you can treat it. This is a ring, you can treat it. It's a very small, distance here, so you don't need to concern the distance. You just need to concern the length here. I call it DL. How to calculate DL? DL need to be D alpha multiply the radius I. Okay, so everything you already have. You have DL, so you have DQ. DQ equal DL is A, D alpha multiplies the charge density. Here you only have a charge, you don't have a charge density, but you can call it a lambda. Lambda can calculate here is Q, it divide the circle of the ring, the circle of a ring. How to calculate the circle here? It need to be E2 pi multiplied A. Okay, so you have everything to calculate. And you have ds equal de multiply cos beta. How to calculate cos beta? Cos beta equal based on this angles. Cos beta, this one is S, this one is A. So it's equal the cos beta also the constant, right? Because X is constant, A is constant, and this angle is 90 degrees. The cos beta is constant in this case. So this means is equal S divides this X. How to calculate that as S squared plus A squared root of this group. You have cos beta. You can calculate DE. Okay, how to calculate DE? DE equal KE. DQ, how to calculate DQ? DQ here. lambda a t alpha divides the distance here, the distance here square is mean s square plus a square. You have the you substitute cos beta to here, so after you substitute cos beta, you will part of this you have the s, and you can get the integral. So how to determine the boundary condition? The variable you have here is d alpha, right? D alpha. So the boundary condition is from d alpha. So how can you have a ring with the d alpha? You need to move dl one round, right? It means that alpha received the value from 0 to 2 pi. And this is the boundary condition. And after you calculate, you will have result here. Got it? Any question? Hello? Any question? Student, let me know. Do you have any question? Thank you. So please prepare, because you already have okay, the solution here you already have, please you need to be calculate, integrate at home, and prepare the solution for all the questions. Actually, I already provide you the solution of this problem, so you need to be calculate yourself. If you have any question, I will try to explain it. If you don't have, we will move to the problem of the chapter 2. Is it okay? Student?
It's okay.
Yeah, but you need to solve this problem and ask me question, because I'm not sure which problem will be in your final examination. Actually, as I told you before, for your final examination, almost the question is from your problem, is from your homework. So if you want to pass that exam with high mark, you need to solve on problem. No way. Okay. I already provide you the question and the answer. Important thing is you have to study. No one can help you. I'm here to help you to explain the solution. And you need to help me by asking the question. Okay. Anything need to ask? Hello? Hi.
No.
If not, we will stop here.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Sir,
Yeah.
do you record this video?
Yes, I record it, and I will post it into YouTube, and I provide you a link. Actually, when I provide a link, a YouTube link on the LMS, that video will occur on your board, so don't worry about that. Okay, don't worry about that. Yeah.
If I got any problem with my homework, so I will send your email, right?
Yeah, sure, of course. Please send me email. You need to send me email to help you to explain your problem. That's very important. And remember, next week we will study at the same time as today. Okay? We will study at the same time. Our schedule is fixed. We will study on Wednesday. and at 1 p.m. every week. If there's any chance, I will inform you. If I don't inform any news, it means that you need to attend the class at that day and that time. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to follow the previous schedule to prevent the conflict your schedule with all the subject. Okay, thank you so much. If there's no question, we can stop here. Thank you, thank everyone. See you next week. Please send me the list of attendance. Let me. Thank you so much. You're very nice. Thank you. Bye.